been in the desert for hours. I'm so thirsty.
We've been playing with the idea of full-time RV travel to really experience different cities and areas and see if we could find a new place to call home.
So we rented an RV for a week as a trial run to see how we might like full-time travel. This is Mela.
This is Don.
And we're sharing our experience as we reduce our waste,
Create a more sustainable lifestyle,
and reinvent our habitat.
As our journey was starting to come to an end, we were sad to leave the beauty of Big Sur.
But not before we enjoyed the amazing views traveling south down US 101, the Pacific Coast Highway.
Standing here on the PCH, enjoying the beautiful view, and we thought we'd give you a quick tour of our Winnebago that's been our home for the past week. We rented this Mini Winnie off RVshare.com. It's kind of like Airbnb for RVs. Our vacation has also been about trying to figure out, can we do this? And if we convert a school bus, what do we want in the school bus? So we've been using the passenger seat as our entrance because, well, you'll see why in a minute. So it hasn't been super convenient. Definitely would need a space to take off our shoes because it gets really dirty very easily. So this is supposed to be the front door, but we took the opportunity of putting our cat litter down in front of the door, so we couldn't really use it. So that's definitely something we've got to figure out, is a good space for the litter box. One thing that we really liked is the main door. We could open it and leave the screen door shut, and it's got this neat little slidey open thing so that you can open it from this side, but it was very handy to pass things through. With having cats, we don't want to leave doors open and walk in and out. Dinette just kind of felt like a waste of space for us. I feel like a table that swings down out of the way with some chairs that we can put up when we need it is probably better for us. The windows too just like kind of block the view. I definitely want it to be light and open. It got very dark in here. When we were driving around, like all these cabinets have little, locks, but they still flew open while we were driving, and it was a different one each time. We always checked they were secure, but you turn a corner and next thing you know, this will come flying open and plates across the RV. So definitely got to figure out some other sort of clasp to hold it in securely. Hi Zuri. So this is our bed. It's pretty small, but it's been okay for this trip. But I definitely think we want to try and get our king size mattress because our cats like to snuggle with us in bed. I think lots of people have asked us as well, like, why don't you just buy an RV that's already done? Why do you want to convert a bus? And I think the appeal to us is that you can make it your own. You can make all these things nice and do them well and to your liking.
All of the mechanics in this RV are loud. If you're going to be able to go out boondocking, why do you want to make so much noise? And I think, there's some things that you have to make some noise. I know most generators are going to be kind of noisy, but just the way they're placed, if there's any insulation for sound insulation or absorption, those things would all help a lot. Another thing that I will make note of is having gloves for different tasks at the ready, like just so you're not constantly touching dirty hoses.
Squeegee for the windscreen. The windscreen gets super dirty with bugs and stuff as you're driving. So just having your own squeegee would be good.
Yes, and some really good sunglasses for driving.
Yeah.
Oh, some good driving and passenger seats.
Comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable with some back support.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to kind of look back at this once we've made our bus and see if we get all those things right.
All those things right, yeah. No drive is complete without a stop in San Simeon to see the elephant seals. stopped for lunch by the sea in one of our favorite beach cities in Cambria. We're walking along Morro Bay, and here's the giant rock. We don't know anything about it.
The hump.
The hump.
I call it the hump. Oh, did you get that? That was so cute. We arrived at Pacific Dunes Ranch RV Resort and thought we'd head out and see if we could walk out to the beach.
It's
Pretty
pretty.
neat, huh? Looks like it's like endless. Where's the ocean?
I think it's over on the other side of these giant dunes.
Do it. Let's go see.
Okay. These are the biggest sand dunes I've ever seen. Looks like we're in the middle of the desert, except it's a nice powdery sand.
We're gonna find our way back.
We're gonna try to climb this dune and make it over to the other side.
Maybe there's more dunes on the other side. It keeps going. I wasn't expecting this with the dunes. I knew there were going to be some dunes, but this is epic.
It's a Lawrence of Arabia
Oh, okay.
epic. We never made it to the ocean that night and realized we needed to make our way back before it got too dark.
It's really nice here. I just want to stay here longer now that we're here. The sunset is beautiful. Like the clouds are making the most pretty colors. Couldn't ask for a better, more romantic sunset to watch.
It's the last night of our week with the RV, and I think we've learned a lot, but probably the biggest thing I think is that we both wish we could just keep going right now.
Yeah, we're just starting to feel like into it, and like we've gotten the flow of it and we've adjusted to it, and now I just want to keep going. But we gotta go home tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good sign that, you know, we're not tired of it and like, yes, let's go home. We're feeling like, oh, let's keep doing this. So,
Less frequent traveling,
yeah.
more longer stays in areas. I mean, even if we just stayed a week at one place, I would feel
Yeah, totally.
that's the driving every day is kind of tiring. Other than that, everything we said about the RV critique has to be taken into account. And the cats are finally starting to be okay with everything.
They don't like the driving, but they've adjusted to being in the RV and they're playing and their personalities have come back out. Like they've adjusted and they're like, okay, I don't like the driving, but
Yes.
I'll deal with the rest of it. And they're starting to get more curious and adventurous and looking outside and wanting to go outside. So we have to do more leash training so we can take them outside with us.
I had good internet for about 2.5 hours in total. Having internet, mobile internet is going to be very important.
Bye.
Exciting news today.
We bought a bus.
And it comes with a free microphone.